takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me.
Time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round
me love her like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. Spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, watching they go home.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You in the getting it. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, show they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You in the getting it. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You in the getting it. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn if the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. Will you see the mantle or will you see the sun? It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it on.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Blake Grupe set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. Ray McCloud on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snap a knife, bang, drink, stop until we move.
They'll throw first play with Penix. Headed left, buying time. He's going to air one out right away. And the Saints are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Here we go.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Out from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
Gain of 4 brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Black, steal, black, ultra, smash, red, check, huh?
Now Rattler gonna throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready, on red, 60 red, 60 red, red, yellow, ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Play close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Penix. Forced out wide. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and takes.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 30, 10 cycles. Green, 10.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
The 28-yard line brings up 2nd down.
Ready, set. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On first down. They'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 10 black. Green jack, black shot. Cut, cut.
Looking to throw. Rattler. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go. 45. White. Cut, cut.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. Forced out wide, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback, working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And no return here. This is a touchdown.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the bag at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready.
3rd, they need 8.
Set, ready. Set.
Rattler now, back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
the offense will take over.
30-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Let's go. Check, pitch, foot, punt.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard.
Ready?
We'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and 3 yards.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go. 50, green.
Here's Rattler. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Red, cycle.
Throwing is Rattler. There's a throw right side. To be incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
White, shot, blue, 32. Ready?
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. McLeod now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. We've got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
He's going to run fast to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He'll work forward for a couple. Brandon Dorless there on the tackle.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Ready. Black 40. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of the veteran Brooks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran about the luxury, so up the highest metric. The city just made a strike.
Down. 45. White. Ready.
He'll look to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball to his hands, and he does the rest.
Yellow. Blue. Go. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
Mike, that's not even good actors. What's going to be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. Whack, twist, The girls are, whoa, you broke the kid ain't yours, and everybody knows.
Come on, set. 50, green. Cut.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara, and he'll get about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
2nd and 5.
52 blue. Black, old, grill, green. Set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready. Sit, black, 95. Green, jack, white, fly, blue. Set.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go. Black 4, 12, 10.
Kamara trying to push the ball forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 22. 43 round. Set, go. Cut.
Again, it'll be Kamara. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the lead by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball fully comes out to the 20-yard line. And the lefty Penix on 1st down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that 3 from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. On 2nd down, Penix working his way out left. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike, and I I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. In trouble, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
52 close.
Throwing now is Rattler. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6. Left on the second quarter clock.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go, set. 10 black, plastic, 6, white, white. Ready.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. Cut.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll be out of bounds on the upper side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by...
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Claude Ray.
Now Rattler going to throw. Pass is caught by Olave. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down to the 15.
Another Saints.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Rattler now back to throw.
Rattler's pass complete to Brandon Cooks. A 5-yard gain brings up second down. Now the Falcons' 9-yard line.
Ready? They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Chris Olave, touchdown, New Orleans.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tied ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Makes the score Saints 21, Falcons 14.
After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. On the move left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Moving to his left. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man down the field. It's McLeod. And there's move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. That's going to end zone. Picked off by Quincy Riley.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go, set. 52-45. White. Yellow. Line. Set.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On second down, here's a run with Kamara. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got his man. That's Olave. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. It's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 10 black, blue striker. Ready?
To throw, it's Rattler. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. It's up and good. Saints have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
London brought in motion. Rolling to the left. He'll look deep. Left sideline. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun. It's Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Danny Stutzman. He gets in there and dropping for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. You're going to go play action with Penix. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. On second down, here's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta. They're running here with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10. Another run here for Robinson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
First down.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On play action, Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
In a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Penix going to throw again. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Game on. Ray McCloud. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Yellow, black, here we go. Hut.
It's a give now to Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down for a Saints.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Let's go. Set, hut.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Throwing is Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. 33. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
First and 10.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Next green jack. Blast it. 6. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Set hut. Strike blue. Needle blue. Black shot. 6. Mega.
He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Taysom Hill comes down 6. Grouping them for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons 21.
After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a catch to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Now Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He was taken
Now a
down
timeout,
behind the line of scrimmage.
Atlanta. That's their
A
first.
loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
White.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Ready. 60 reps. Cut.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow. Striker. 3. Red.
Off the RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Back deep for Olave. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Nearly a a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, they leave McLeod open, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And more of the same. Another interception. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
The kicker for the extra point.
Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back to 6.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh! And they will finally get him down, and he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw. It's Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact during the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And downfield to the tight end pitch. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw again, it's Penix. Scrambling to his left. He keeps it himself. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zones. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Falcons 35. Set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set, ready, set.
On the ground, it's Kamara. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Tackled back at the 30-yard
Well, they
line.
try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, and that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the Saints. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah. Glizz out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. We hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This fire air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go.